Good morning, Overload Nation. Adrian here, and I've been reading an article on Kotaku about why people pirate video games. And what they did was they interviewed and spoke to a lot of people and asked them why, a lot of gamers, and asked them why they pirated video games. There's been a whole variety of different excuses. The big one is that people simply can't afford the game, which is unfortunate in itself. Some people got the games because they wanted to see if it could run on their system. Others did it because they didn't like the price tag on it. They thought it was too expensive and simply not willing to pay that. Others because the games aren't available in their realm. In the realm. Oh wow, realm. Others because the games aren't available in their country, or the publisher discontinued it and don't actually consider that as pirating because it's not really owned by anyone in their eyes. There's all sorts of reasons why. It even talks about why people stopped pirating, talking about too much hassle. And this is one reason why I never pirated PC games, because it's too much hassle. It's just like, you hear stories how people like the Serious Sam developers put like an invincible crab monster that you can't kill and it will kill you. And Game Dev Tycoon has this, not bug, this setting where people pirate the games and your in-game studio loses money. So that's one reason why I never pirated, but also I never pirated because it was too much hassle. It was like, you got to sort out the exe files and all this kind of stuff, and it will not be as simple as just downloading a file like on Steam and just clicking play. You have to handle all sorts of things, and on top of that, you will not get updates. You know, the game will be static, and if it's a broken version or buggy version, you're stuck with that forever. So that's one reason why I never bothered with it, and it also mentions that here, some people don't, or at least stopped pirating because of that reason. It's too complicated, which I can sympathise with that. Some people generally regret it as well, talking about they will bear the shame to the end of their days, and others though, in time, started to buy the games when they got a job or when things improved, and they like to help the developers, which is awesome. That's great to hear. And there's this common theme about this impulse that drove the people to just get the game, and they wanted this thing for free. Although what is interesting is that paradoxically, pirating allowed some people to experiment with and acclimate to digital console gaming, going from console to PC and Steam. Although there's one person who got the Skyrim for free, pirated, and he made around $600 off the mods. I don't know how that exactly worked, but still, he wrote the mods in the first few months of its release. Other people are just too stupid to pirate as well. And as I said before, one person thought that the developers didn't deserve the money. In this case, it was Phil Fish. Yes, him again. Somehow he thought that he didn't deserve the money and torrented Fez instead. So there's just a very interesting article on Kotaku about why people pirate games. I urge you to check it out. It might be something interesting or worthwhile. You might glean something from it. This is also one reason why I created Game Overload, to provide cheap games for gamers out there on Steam and other online consoles. I created it for gamers by gamers in order to build a place where cheap games could be found, and without having to wait for a Steam sale and without having to pirate as well. And by buying from Game Overload, you're also helping the broadcast as well, in order to enrich other people and other gamers, such as the Daily Dev Talk and the Shoutout Sunday. So it isn't just buying a game, it's enriching the gaming community as a whole. So check out the article on Kotaku, I'll leave a link below. Thanks for listening, Overload Nation. Subscribe if you haven't already. More videos to come.